As the rivers you run start getting harder and the rapids start getting longer, reading water and memorizing all of the things in a rapid and all the moves you have to do becomes more difficult. However, there's a few tricks of the trade that you can do to slow things down and to give you time to recoup and gather your senses and figure out where you are and where you want to go next. The easiest way, number one, is to catch eddies. Now, as the rapids get harder, the eddies are going to get harder. One basic trick for getting into eddies and making eddies easier is instead of always trying to catch eddies from the outside, as the rapids get harder, start boofing into the eddies. Try to get up on the rocks so you can actually boof into the eddy. You don't have to catch it. Because as the rapids start turning from class 2 to 3 to 4 and into 5, most eddies start having holes on the side of them, meaning you're going to have to punch through a diagonal or try to boof a hole in order to get in the eddy to stop. Take that whole element of risk out of missing a move by hitting those eddies high or boofing on the rock that makes the eddy to begin with. A long rapid is a big thing to bite off in one piece. So by catching eddies, you're going to be able to break it apart. You're going to be able to look once you've got in the eddy and see your next move. However, when you've scouted, you're still going to find that you're going to be lost in a rapid if you don't pick some landmarks. So when you scout, make sure that you break the rapid into a starting point, a middle point, and an end. The starting point, you need a real landmark, especially if you've got a horizon line. It could be a little hump in the water, a curler, could be a rock. It could even be some branches sticking out of the water. But you need a landmark to start with. At the middle point, same thing. You need to have a major landmark. It could be a hole, could be a rock, could be a tree, could be a wave. But make sure you have something very specific that you'll recognize when you get there. The same with the bottom of the rapid. You need to have a landmark that lets you know that you're at the end. So a landmark takes all the guesswork out. Otherwise, what'll happen? You'll get in the rapid and you'll start looking around. You're not going to recognize anything and you're not going to know where in the rapid you are, and you're going to start missing moves because you don't know what moves you need to make. So the landmarks are the key to making long rapids a lot easier.